Hey, welcome back to Shannon's Plants. Today's plant video is going to be about saving my dying adansonii that I just rescued from Lowe's. It was in a terrible situation and I felt sorry for it. And they had a couple, but I didn't know which one to choose from. So I just chose the one I thought I could get the most propagations off of. So I'll show you my OK plant first, and that is this Maranta plant. I guess it's just a regular green form Maranta. It looks pretty good. Maybe a little tight in the rope there in the hanging basket, but it was $14.98 and I thought it was cute. And I plan on probably unpotting it and potting it back up and putting it in my humidity corner. So it looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. So I got that one. And now for the real kicker. I got this one. And I don't know if it's coming through on camera just how bad it is. It is in some sorry shape. So all of them that they had there were this bad. It was also $14.98. I don't know what the issue is. I don't know if they were giving it too much sun. It does have a new leaf unfurling there. But it's yellow and it looks windburnt or dehydrated or just plain dying. I don't know. So, but like I said, it does have some good aerial roots. And so I thought I might try to propagate some of these leggy portions and clean it up and maybe repot it and make sure it's pest free. And so that's what today's video is going to be about. So let's get started, shall we? I think the first way I'm going to tackle this plant is to, one, cut off some of the absolutely dead leaves, or at least part of them. I don't know if that's going to work. And start chopping him up for propagations, just to get the size down. I have no idea if this is the right thing to do as far as tackling it, but I figure I need to get the sheer size of him down. So that is what we're gonna do. I do not think these leaves are salvageable, but we're gonna try. If you don't try, you won't get anything. All I'm doing is cutting in between the nodes. And for stems that have like a long internodal space, I'm just cutting that off and putting them in the trash pile. See what we got here. here. It's got a new leaf coming out. Hate to cut that. I think I'm gonna leave that one. Move around to this back one. And how does that look? More manageable? I think so. And what I'm gonna do is, I was gonna say I was gonna cut off some of these yellow leaves, but some of them appear to be putting out new growth like right next to them. So maybe I will leave them on because they're not totally yellow and they can still photosynthesize, and we'll see what they do. So with these, I'm going to throw them away, and with this pile, I'm going to wash them in the sink with some soap and water and get them really clean and spray them down for pests. So that's what I'm going to do off camera really quick. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is dump this out because I think it needs new soil, and we'll see how easily this comes out. Should have taken this off to begin with. It's got roots coming out the bottom. Maybe old roots. Oh, it's really dry. Ah, came out in one piece, upside down. Okay, there it is. It's got really good roots on it. As you can see, got really good roots all the way around. So what I'm going to do is take it outside and spray some of that dirt off with the hose and try to salvage what roots I can. Maybe separate these into you know, the individual little stems and see what we are left with. So I think that would be easier than dirtying up my sink, and my husband would have a fit if I put all that dirt down the sink. So I'm going to carry it outside and do that off camera. And when I get it all done and cleaned up, I'll bring it back in. I don't know if I told you this, but I did not only clean the propagations with soap and water, but I also sprayed them down with some neem oil just in case they had any pests on them. And I will do the same to this while I'm outside. So I'll check back in with you in a minute. Okay, so what I did was wash off all that compacted soil, and you can see we have really good roots. So I am hopeful, and what I'm going to do is pot him back in this pot and maybe give him a little pole to climb and see if he perks up. Now, we only had about 3 casualties as I was washing him, and I was able to propagate all 3 of them. So I'm going to backfill this and I will show you when I'm done. And here he is, all cleaned up and on his little bamboo stake. He didn't have a lot of leaves long enough to stake up there, so that's what we're left with. And I think he looks a lot better, so we shall see how he fares. I'm going to put him in a lower light place, not a low light, but a medium light place in my plant room where the humidity is high, and hopefully he will take off and grow, and hopefully those propagations will give us something. Like I said, he does have some new leaves coming out. There's one there. I don't know if it is going to make it, but I watered him with liquid dirt and Super Thrive, and hopefully he will enjoy his new home. I will show you where that will be in the plant room. The plant room. I thought I would put him right down here next to his Monstera friend, and that way he won't get a lot of light, but he'll get some light from the grow lights. And yeah, so anyway, leave me a thumbs up or a thumbs down depending on what you think of this content, and say a little something, whatever you believe in, for the Monstera adansonii, and hope that he makes it. And I hope to see you in the next houseplant video. Bye!